Hi everybody, Dick Zigun again, keeping my promise to talk to you weekly with State of Coney Island addresses. Today I'm on site. It's Friday, June 12th in Coney Island. This will be released on Sunday, June 14th. We're at Astor Levy Park, where Coney Island's Black Lives Matter march is about to assemble and begin. As I've told you before, I'm not a real mayor. Today I'm not even dressed like one. I'm not pretending. I'm Dick Zigun. I'm an old white man who runs a not-for-profit arts organization in Coney Island. Today I'm not here to talk, I'm here to listen. So at this demonstration, we're going to talk to people who live near Coney Island, USA, work in Coney Island, USA, or have things to say about Coney Island, USA. So although I grew up blue collar, I grew up with white skin. And I enjoy white privilege. I've been arrested once in my life, but I was not beat up. Some of you who know me personally know I'm separated from my wife, but my wife, who I remain friends with, is not a black African American, she's a black African Nigerian. I'm now proud to say that she's a citizen of the United States of America. But quite a while ago, shortly after security clamped down after 9/11, she was detained at JFK Airport, locked up for a month, and beat up by the guards for hiding a container of milk underneath her mattress. So today, like I said, I don't want to do the talking. I'll be doing some interviewing. And this is Coney Island, USA's march. And I will say his name, George Floyd, and we will be saying that name all day long. We'll be doing bits and pieces all afternoon. We're here walking around the assembly site for Coney Island's Black Lives Matter demonstration. I'm here with Coney Island Brewing Company. I don't want to talk. You two have anything to say.
Hey everyone. As part of this community, we love where we are. We love the people that we're surrounded with, and it is really important for us to support everyone and do our part. Show up, free water, free chips, hand sanitizer, keep the movement going.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Oh, well, it meant a lot for us to come down to the neighborhood where we work. We care a lot about this neighborhood and its well-being, and we wanted to be out here talking about how much Black lives in Coney Island matter to us and to the Coney Island Brewery.
Yeah, so we represent the whole community, or we try to anyway, and we know that there's been a lot of injustice. It's systemic, and that's really why we're here. We want to make sure that we are in solidarity, especially as a business community, to understand what community members are going through and Black residents are going through. So we're here to just be here supportive and in solidarity.
Excuse me. Hi, everyone. It's Assemblywoman Matilde Frontes. We're here today in Astor Levy Park with a large group, which is getting, I imagine, will continue to get larger as we march on from the community. This is part of the nationwide demonstrations which have been going on to demand justice for the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Something is happening around the country. People are starting to see with their own eyes the double standard that we have in our criminal justice system, in our law enforcement system, as well as the treatment that Black Americans have been enduring for some 400 years. So today is an important day in Coney Island history because it's our day today to speak up and to use our voice to say enough is enough. So thank you.
But first of all, it's extremely important to be here, support our community in this moment that is a critical moment for our community, for our city, and for our country. We're extremely proud to be associated to Colonial USA, to keep pushing for, for justice, for peace, and for the support of the Black Lives Matter movement.
And Fernando, I just want you to tell everybody where you come from.
I come from Bolivia, South America, and of course we are part of this whole world and the justice should be universal, so I'm here supporting the community and it's time for a change. We have been dragging this for so long and a change is needed, and maybe this will be the opportunity to make the difference.
We're coming together just to show support, and show solidarity with, with what's going on. These are rough times in our community, so, basically this is rooted in love, not hatred, not anything like that, just love, camaraderie, and all of that.
What the message is requiring is that all the good people of the world, we need to mobilize and understand that not only does Black Lives Matter, but people lives matter. Statistics shows that police officers, regardless of race, although they kill more than they kill other people, but regardless of race, we should all be upset that police officers, criminal police officers, because there are some really good ones amongst the departments, but we have criminal police officers that are walking around without any power checking them, and they are killing civilians, unarmed civilians. They are killing whites, they're killing blacks, they're killing Asians, they're killing Arabs, they're killing every single last one of us. So this thing right here, although it took Moore's bodies to be spilled on the streets, this is everyone's issue. This is all of our concern. And the way they keep on dividing us, the way they keep conquering us, is by feeding the media with stereotypes. I find it real funny how we're all over here today, right? Different backgrounds and all that. And stereotypes just seem to disappear. How funny is that? I want y'all to really look at yourselves. How many of y'all believe in stereotypes now? Not many, right? I'm hearing silence now. It's because this right here is what they've been trying to prevent. It should not take death for all of us to unite. We, urban communities, we're over there. We have the Russian community, we have the Asian community, and we have all type of communities, but the sad part is we're all separated. And none of us actually know each other. That is sad. That is unfortunate. We need to change that narrative. We need to mobilize as people, and we need to show power that they cannot divide us, they cannot conquer us. Although it took Moore's lives to get us over here, it's going to take all of us as a people to unite and make sure we get legislation signed and we get justice for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and the many victims of police brutality. There's one slogan amongst all of us, amongst all the slogans that I want us to really, really pay attention to. When we reach a stop, we're mobilizing, we're going on the boardwalk. When we get on 31st Street, we're going to do a peace sign, get on our knees, and all of us, we're going to scream. I'm going to scream, power to the people, and y'all going to scream, power, power. Power to the people. Power, power. Power to the people. Power, power. Power to the people. Power, power. I don't hear y'all. Power to the people. Power, power. Power to the people. Power, power.
These are the Coney Island USA followers. I'm not talking today, I'm listening.
That's right.
We want to hear from you.
Listen, we are with the Coney Island Mayor, Zigun. I am Councilman Mark Traeger, a member of this wonderful, beautiful community coming out here today to demand justice for George Floyd, but to demand justice for all those who have fallen victim at the hands of injustice, police violence, and brutality. And we need more than just, demands of change. We need laws passed. We need real accountability, real transparency. And we need to really reflect upon the diversity of this crowd. It is a mosaic. This is the power of organizing, the power of bringing folks together to demand change. So I'm proud to be a part of this effort here today. And I thank everyone. And again, I thank the original and only Coney Island mayor. Only he can bring us together like this. Thank you, Dig
You've
Zigun.
been awesome. Packer is running for Mark Traeger's seat next year. He's a candidate. He's an old friend of mine.
Definitely. Thank you, Trey.
To the Coney Island USA followers, I'm not talking today. I'm listening.
Well,
Talk to us.
all I can say is that we're doing this as a community, and we have a broader community now. Ever since the death of Floyd George, we have a whole community that's been supported now, not only by our own residents, but we have a whole community of nations that are supporting us. 18 nations came on board since we started moving, and this is a movement, and we're going to be very successful in. We're going to get some reform done through the legislature. We've already worked some opportunities in other states, and we're going to get it done here. Matter of fact, our governor's on board with us. You have the move on New York policy is going around now. We're going to make great progress with that. We have making progress with the state in all levels. We're very fortunate to have a good assemblyman here, a congressman here. Hakeem Jeffries, he's making sure that the legislation gets passed at the Congress level. So we're making some inroads. Now we have to get the ground level done from the community. I think that everything starts from the streets, and that's what we're doing. We're going back to the streets and make sure we move up to the progress at the top and make sure legislation is passed.
Hey, so this is our real life, our real community, Coney Island. Thank you for watching. Ed, thank you for filming all this. He's going to stick with the demonstration through to the end. I will see you all next week, keeping my promise for a weekly State of Coney Island address. But seriously, today, I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to let this event speak for me, speak for Coney Island, speak for America. Black Lives Matter. Love Coney Island. Thank you, followers. See you next week.